quiet neighborhood in Ohio. The roads were almost empty. Streetlights reflected off the wet pavement, and the only sound in my car was the rain hitting the windshield. Then, my phone rang. I looked at the screen. The caller ID showed my own phone number. At first, I thought it was some kind of glitch. I laughed and answered, "Hello?" For a few seconds, there was only silence. Then, I heard breathing, slow, heavy, almost like someone was standing right next to the microphone. I said hello again. That's when a voice finally spoke. It sounded exactly like me. Not similar. Exactly like me. The voice whispered, "Don't go home." I froze. I remember gripping the steering wheel so hard that my hands started shaking. I asked who it was. No answer. Then the voice spoke again. This time, it sounded frightened. "Turn around." The call ended. I sat there, in complete silence. Part of me wanted to laugh it off. Maybe it was a prank. Maybe someone used an AI voice app. But something felt wrong. Very wrong. I checked my call history. The call was there. Incoming. From my own number. I decided to ignore it and continue driving. My apartment was only 5 minutes away. As I turned onto my street, I noticed something strange. Every light in my apartment building was on. Every single one, except mine. My window was completely dark. I parked across the street and stared at it. I don't know why, but I suddenly remembered the voice. "Don't go home." A cold feeling ran through my body. I stayed in my car. 5 minutes passed, then 10. Then I saw movement. Someone walked past my apartment window. A silhouette, tall, thin, standing perfectly still. After crossing the room, I knew I had locked my apartment before leaving. No one should have been inside. I grabbed my phone and called the police. While waiting, I kept watching the window. The figure never moved again. It just stood there, watching. A patrol car arrived. About 15 minutes later, 2 officers entered the building. I waited outside. A few minutes later, one of them called me upstairs. My apartment door was still locked. No signs of forced entry. Nothing stolen. Nothing broken. Everything looked normal. The officers searched every room. No one was inside. I felt embarrassed. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe the rain and the strange phone call got into my head. The officers left. I locked the door and tried to sleep. Around 3 in the morning, I woke up to a notification. Someone had sent me a photo. No message, just a photo. The sender's number was unknown. When I opened it, my stomach dropped. The picture showed me sleeping in my bed. The photo had been taken only minutes earlier, from inside my bedroom. I jumped out of bed and turned on every light. No one was there. The doors were locked. The windows were locked. There was no sign that anyone had entered. I called the police again. They searched the apartment a second time. Nothing. No fingerprints. No evidence. No explanation. Before sunrise, I decided to leave. As I packed my things, another message arrived. This time, it was only 4 words. 4 words I will never forget. "I'm still in here." I moved out the next day. I changed my phone number. I changed cities. I even changed jobs. But every year, on the exact same date, I receive one call. The screen always shows my own phone number. And no matter where I am, no matter how many years pass, I never answer.